Hi, my name is Eli Singer and I'm the CEO of Jethro. And our solution enables companies to transition their enterprise data warehouse into the era and scale of big data. Many of our customers are already in the process of replacing their legacy EDW platforms, tools like Teradata, Netezza, Vertica, Greenplum, and moving into new data platforms such as Hadoop and cloud. What's driving this transformation is that companies today have much more data to deal with. We typically see 10x to 100x more data, and at the same time, the cost of managing this data in new big data platforms is 1/10 of the cost of the traditional enterprise data warehouse. The drivers for this transformation is that companies today have to deal with much more data. We often see 10x to 100x more data. And at the same time, the cost of managing this data in new big data platforms is 1/10 of the cost compared to legacy EDW. Now, Hadoop, just like any other technology, has built-in trade-offs to it. The benefits are, of course, the scale and the lower cost, but it comes at the expense of performance. Now, there are many applications, many EDW applications, such as predictive analytics, machine learning, ETL, that are already batch in nature, and they work great in Hadoop. However, the lack of performance becomes very visible with business intelligence applications, those that are built on tools like Tableau, Qlik, MicroStrategy, where thousands of users expect their dashboards and reports to come back in seconds. The challenge is that the same users that are driving the organization to have more data and lower the cost are the same users who are not willing to change their SLAs. They still expect their dashboards and reports to come back in seconds. They require interactive speed. So what do you do when the application performance needs are simply not met by the data platform capability? Many of our customers end up engaging in data engineering projects. For example, they will mainly create summary tables in all-up cubes. They would redesign a data model, denormalize it into a smaller number of tables, and so on. The bottom line is they are engaging in labor-intensive, very expensive, and ultimately ineffective solutions. Now, that is exactly the problem that the Jethro team spent the last 4 years solving. How do we get interactive BI to work on big data platforms? And for us, that means taking all the BI applications as is and transitioning them. It means any size of data, from millions of rows to tens of billions of rows. It means any number of users, from hundreds to thousands and even more than that. All at interactive speed and all under self-driving maintenance. No more manual data engineering projects. Now, to do that, Jethro is a combination of 3 different products put together into one. You can think of Jethro first as a columnar SQL database, not very different than what you would find in Vertica. We combine that with search indexing, like Elasticsearch, and then on top, our AutoCube capability, like Microsoft SSAS. Now, the key for Jethro's success is that all the heavy lifting is done offline. Now, let's think about it for a second. We're talking about analytical data. This is data that's being written once and then read 1,000 times. In Jethro, we do the indexing, we do the cube aggregations all at write time. Now, at read time, when we get the millions of queries, we have much, much less work to do. Unlike the full-scan SQL and Hadoop engines like Impala or Hive or Drill or Spark SQL that have to full-scan the table to find which rows you need for each query, we just go to our indexes and have a direct pointer to all the rows we need. And unlike those full-scan engines that have to aggregate billions of rows, we have our pre-calculated cubes that we can use to provide answers immediately. The result of that is not only that Jethro is much faster, it's also Jethro takes much fewer resources to serve high concurrency of many, many users. And to top it all, Jethro's self-driving mode means that as new data comes in, Jethro would automatically, incrementally update its indexes, its cubes, its cache, and everything else. No manual data engineering whatsoever. The end result is that our customers can achieve the benefits of enterprise BI at the cost and scale of Hadoop. There are already dozens of customers using Jethro today successfully. Please reach out to us. We would love to have a one-on-one discussion with you, demo the product, discuss your own use case, and see if we can help.